Scott Faibish. There is still one big question. What triggered this vicious attack? Neighbors describe the family's two pit bulls as friendly. This all happened around 3:15 this afternoon in San Francisco's inner Sunset District in a house on Lincoln Way near Golden Gate Park. Juliet Goodrich heads up our coverage tonight. Juliet.
Dana, it is an active crime scene. In fact, investigators are still inside that home here trying to figure out exactly what happened. And as you can imagine, this is just devastating for this family of this 12-year-old boy and a shock to people in this neighborhood. And we want to tell you what we know so far tonight. The victim is a 12-year-old boy, and as we were reporting, his name is Scott Faibish. He lived here on Lincoln Way, and friends affectionately called him Nicky. The two pit bulls were involved in the attack. One of them was shot and killed and taken out of the house just minutes ago. They were both family pets, and we're told that they weighed anywhere between 80 and 90 pounds. Now, as we were learning, this attack happened this afternoon around 3:15, and our Manny Ramos arrived on the scene just minutes after, and he's here now to give us accounts of what he heard from neighbors in the area as this attack happened. Manny.
Well, Juliet, one neighbor told me that last night she heard something she had never heard before. She heard the pit bulls next door snarling and growling at her. Then, this afternoon, she heard blood-curdling screams, the sound of a mother after her son was mauled to death. Police don't know if this is the pit bull that killed the 12-year-old boy, but the male pit bull, called Rex, appeared to be covered in blood. Another pit bull was shot to death by officers. Neighbors called police after hearing screams coming from the home on Lincoln Way.
We basically heard the mother in the back of our house screaming, "Help, my child is dead," and so our upstairs neighbor called 911. We came racing out, and the mother was hysterical, and one of the children is dead.
Ella, a female pit bull, was at the door when officers arrived and was killed.
When the first officer got on the scene, one of the pit bulls prevented the officer from gaining access to the house to see what was going on. That officer shot that pit bull. When they entered the home, police found the badly mauled body of the boy. The other dog tried to hide from police and animal control officers, but was eventually found underneath the house. The dogs were reportedly family pets and did not have records as ever being cited for aggressive behavior.
Preliminarily, I can say our records don't look like we've had any problems with this dog or these dogs before.
A woman believed to be the mother of the boy was seen on the sidewalk, sobbing uncontrollably. The police and the fire chief of San Francisco were at the scene and say officers and emergency personnel were shaken by what the dog did to the boy. So mental health counselors were called in.
People are impacted, officers and firefighters.